One thing, though,
I gotta watch this thing.
especially about Alec Baldwin. If you read through the warrant, because I read through the warrant with on America's Untold Stories, and we read through the warrant. They sent me the warrant, and we're reading through it. And to be honest with you, that warrant doesn't look like they're after Alec Baldwin at all. It looks like they're really after the armorer or the AD. Because when you go through the warrant, there's a chain of custody for the gun. They say who had the gun, who loaded the gun. And in that search warrant, they even admit that they gave him the gun and everyone believed the gun was cold or empty, or not able to fire or injure anybody. So with those facts, it's going to be really hard because for most people don't understand the intervening cause, right? So even if Alec Baldwin did it, if he has an intervening cause that saves him from liability, then he's not going to be charged. So, I understand this. There are people who believe that he should be charged, but if reading through that search warrant, it really makes a really strong argument that they're not after him at all. They're really after the armorer for what looks like to be involuntary manslaughter.
Could be.
To be fair, I mean, I think that he definitely should get hit with a heavy civil charge here. Like, I think he should.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It should cost him millions of dollars. This is the question. This is where we get into that line between accident versus reckless, and what leads me towards thinking perhaps more reckless, certainly than Kim Potter at the very least, is every gun owner I know telling me that, hey, you check that yourself. That's just what you do. Everyone checks it themselves. And a failure to do that, if it's something that's so customary, unless it's so uncustomary to do that on the set of a movie, which is possible, because, I mean, they might be, especially if it's a gun movie, you have guns coming in and out all the time. So if it's so uncommon to do that on a movie, that might be an excuse why. But considering all the gun safety issues that they had on that set, I don't know how he's not being charged here. It's very.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this seems so much worse than Kim Potter to me. But
yes, I would agree. And also, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the Rust armorer, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, just filed a lawsuit against the prop guys, basically that brought in the ammunition, etc. And it's been reported. I haven't had a chance to look too closely at the factual allegations in her complaint, because she's got four claims there. A couple of them are strict liability. Another one is like unfair competition law. And then, but most of her complaint is this very long explanation of facts as to what happened. And it was reported, I saw, that one of the things that she says in there is that Alec Baldwin, and now she didn't list him as a defendant, which is interesting, but she says that Alec Baldwin apparently missed a training for gun safety that he was supposed to go to. So that's a very interesting point. If Alec Baldwin decided that the rules don't apply to Alec Baldwin, and that he doesn't have to go to a, I don't need your stinking training, then that's also potential fodder for negligence as well.